Hi, I'm Don with Tank Techs and with Just Science, and we're bringing out all these new products, and these are intellectual products. You have to understand what they do and how they do it to get the most out of them, and we're going to give you the incredible value for your money. But I want you to see how we do what we do, and I'm going to start with how we make it. Now, I actually make this. I'm sitting here in the video room of our factory, and we combine these elements together for the most part. I'm not going to tell you everything I know, but I'm going to tell you what's in it. There is a special process that makes this work, but this is what's in our tank treatment. Right now it's called Probiotic Toilet Cleaner. Now this is so much more than just a toilet cleaner. And let me start with what is in it. What's in it, first of all, structured water. We treat the water before we put it into it. Then we put in, and this is just a glass of water, but I'm representing it, we're putting in 60 different strains of probiotics, so that whatever the issue is, we have the probiotics in there that will handle it. This is a highly guarded, patented formula process. So I'm just showing you a glass of water, telling you it's 60 strains. You're gonna have to take my word for it because it is amazing stuff. But we know there's 60 in it because we DNA tested it. But the guys that actually own the patent on it that we buy it from say there's a lot more if you knew what to look for. They're tight-lipped, and I don't blame them because they've got a tiger by the tail. It's wonderful. But we use this to make our cleaning products, not just a toilet, but you can clean anything and make it cleaner than clean. It's going to probio protect it. It's going to put a probio barrier up there. It's going to use hijacking quorum sensing hijacking technology to capture it and keep it going. But this is all that's in it. Let me show you what's in it. Water, 60 different strains, and then the next big item is apple cider or apple juice. And the apple juice is uses a cleaner part of it. We know that. We boosted it with apple cider vinegar. You all know that apple cider vinegar is a very good cleaning agent. And then these little things, that this isn't really what it is. These are actually just little bean pods because I couldn't get the originals. But there's a bean pod called guar that is a prebiotic that is put in there so that when it is activated, it's activated by you spraying it on something. It kicks the probiotics into gear. We have more scientific explanations later. Then we put in yucca, and this is a stalk of yucca. And I'll have a video coming out showing why you use it. But this is not the same species of yucca, but it's the only one that I have available to me. Yucca is a known surfactant. It is a known bubbling agent. I'm told that it is the bubbling agent or the foaming agent in A&W root beer. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. But I know that it's true that we put it in there for a surfactant, for a cleaning agent. And the last thing that's in it is a little bit of grape alcohol. And this is a bottle of wine, so it's just representing grape alcohol. It has some cleaning and drying principles in it. Eric, our probiologist, is the one who actually designed all of this, and he's in Australia right now. When he gets back, if we get any interest in that, he can give you a more fuller explanation. He will not tell you everything he knows because these are patented procedures, and this stuff is amazing. So that's how we make it. That's what's in it. It is natural. It is good for the environment. It guarantees it will help. It will not harm. And it is so useful for so many things. Okay. The second product line that we have, because we have two basic product lines, one the cleaning line and the other is the septic line. And this right now is represented in the bottles for RV holding tanks, for septic tanks, and for boat tanks. All exactly the same product. And there's a third product that we make with it, and that is a probiotic portable toilet treatment. I'll tell you about that, but it's the same base, and I'll share that with you in a minute. But here's what it's made out of. Structured water, 60 different probiotics, the exact same ones that we put into the other formula, and then just molasses. That's his food base to live. It's right now it's just asleep in the bottle. It is activated when you take it out of the bottle and pour it into an environment. I don't know exactly how that works. I'm not the scientist. And so if you in your comments you need that, say, hey, would you have Eric explain that? Because I can't. I don't pretend to. I just use it and I know what it does. But how it does it, not a clue. Just molasses. Now, the reason we do that is probiotics will do different things and grow different ways depending upon what their food source is. And somebody very, very smart figured out that molasses will let it control the odor and break down solids into water. So with just this formula, I'm using it in my septic tank, my boat, and all septic systems. Okay, we're going to add to this line 2 new products, which are going to be the exact same thing that is in these 3 bottles already. But it's going to be called Eubiotic Life. That means you control it. Eubiotic Life Probiotic Odor Transformer. Because what we found when we first discovered this was this, because we blended with molasses, will take the odor out immediately, right out of the air. And there are so many ways you can use it. But what we also discovered, when you take the odor out of the air, you are putting a probiotic barrier against all the stuff that you don't want growing out there, and you're putting a probiotic benefit into keeping the probiotic surfaces on whatever it lands on, plus no scent to it that it has. If you want a scent, you can add your own scent through essential oils, and we'll tell you how to do that. But under that new Eubiotic name, and the proposed name is Odor Transformer, it literally transforms the odor from whatever you're smelling to nothing, if that's what you want. If you want it to smell like lavender, you can add lavender to it yourself. That's the Eubiotic Life side of it. So you get to control what it's going to, how it's going to do in the odor sense. We do not put any deodorant in it because it frankly doesn't need it. It just does what it does on the probiotic level, and it does it so very, very well. There is a third thing that we do. We add 50% of this. When you take and mix these 2 bottles at a 50-50, it does 2 things. One I really, really like, and one I really, really don't. What I really, really like, it is an excellent grease cutter. And it is wonderful as a septic tank booster. It does marvelous things. But molasses and vinegar do not smell good mixed together. So we do use it in the probiotic portable toilet treatment because it has that cleaning capability, which you need in the toilet, and it has the odor removing capability, but it puts its own odor in. And to counter that, we have commercial grade peppermint, which we put a small amount of peppermint in there, so it does have a peppermint odor. I put that in there because I really don't like the way it smells coming together, and I use it as a cleaner outside, but I don't use it as a cleaner inside. And I'm just being honest with you. If I knew how to fix that problem, I would, but I'm not the scientist. It's a wonderful product. It works great because when you put it in those portable toilets, you smell the probiotics, and then after a while you don't smell anything because this eats everything. But it works very, very well. So that's basically what we have and what we're going to be doing. And we wanted you to know that. Thanks for watching.